Okay, this is Evan with Lelux Diversified out of Dune, Iowa. I'm in Sheldon today for Tony, checking out a sewer line. Been having some ongoing issues here. Been talking about some water backing up in the bathtub. So the water backing up in the bathtub was on the main floor. Tony, I got that taken care of. There was a floss stick stuck in the drain of the bathtub, and it was just compacted full of hair. So got that out. That's taken care of. Okay, so I'm out here by the city main, and I can't get my camera head to lay flat where it's at, so I can't tell you the exact depth, but I'm thinking it's about 12 foot deep here. And I am like right at 100 foot. So I'm going to come back in. There was some debris in the line on the way out there, so I wasn't able to see a lot. Here we're going to come up on elevation here. You can see there are a few tree roots down here right on the elbow. That's dropping elevation. And now we're going to level out here and come back towards the house. And the depth of this sewer comes in at about 8 foot here just before it drops the elevation. Now, just for the record, there are a few tree roots going down in here. They are not obstructing the pipe in any way and not stopping the flow. Have they in the past? That's very possible, but they are not at this time. We are in a clay tile pipe, and as you can see, clay tile comes in 2 foot sections, and on 2 foot sections a lot of times the tree roots will come in right on the joints of the pipe. There were a few joints already that I seen a few tree roots, nothing real major at this point. I don't think we're in clay tile pipe anymore. Looks to me like it's switched over to Orangeburg. Here's the clay tile. And where we're located now, we're at 72 feet, so we're probably about right at the curb. And a lot of times what they would do is they would switch over. The city ordinance might have said need clay tile underneath the street, and after they got past that they would switch over to a different brand of pipe. And what you have here is Orangeburg, and Orangeburg is basically it's a pipe made out of tar paper with tar injected into it, and they would roll it until it got to be about a ½ inch thick. It was really common in the late 60s, early 70s. Here we have a little bit of water in the pipe, not too bad. It's laying pretty flat the way it looks. But what happens is the inner liner of this Orangeburg pipe starts to let loose, causing some bubbles and some places where the debris can get caught on the tar paper. The Orangeburg doesn't look too bad up until this point. I can tell you that we cannot run a water jetter in Orangeburg, because if we do, it'll tear it up. It's too soft. Okay, here we're going to be coming in underneath the foundation of the house, because we're going to switch over from Orangeburg. We're going to switch to a cast iron pipe. Where it's coming in the house is right under the north side of the front entrance door is where the sewer line is coming in. Okay, and just for information, underneath the basement floor we are at about 1 foot deep. Okay, now we are in the cast iron. We made it through the Orangeburg. The Orangeburg is actually not in that terrible bad of shape, but it does restrict us from doing a lot of water jetting, especially in the Orangeburg itself. We can probably get out to the clay tile out there to get that cleaned, but if it's in the budget to replace it, I would consider just replacing the entire line due to the fact that the Orangeburg is going to give out at some point. Okay, underneath the basement floor you can see we're in the cast iron, and there are some hair roots sticking to the top of the pipe. Here is a pretty good tree root mass too, but this one at this time is not restricting the flow of the sewer line. There are also some tree root coming in the top of the cast iron. And here we are going to be turning and coming up out of the cast iron clean out that is on the east side of the basement. So once again, this is Evan with Lelux Diversified out of Dune, Iowa. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call at 712-726-3571. Thank you.